Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars. I'm Johnny Blender, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day and life to check out the show. Hey, I see my buddy Ken Thibodeau has joined. Gavin Williams. I am wonderful, Gavin. Let's see. A little Where the Wind Blows from Blacktop Mojo came on as an intro tonight. Wanted to play that a little bit, just see how it sounded and how it comes out a little bit later. Also, I want to take just a second to move things around here on my screen, and I need to do another little checkout. Doing a little checkout on our Pensacon 2019 promo. Let me run this real quick and see how, so I can get a base on how it is on the show. Give me just a second. Oh, okay. May have had a little problem with that.
Pensacon,
oh, there we go.
Largest pop culture event on the Gulf Coast. Coming to Pensacola, Florida, February 22nd through the 24th. Meet over 100 actors, artists, and writers from your favorite movies, TV shows, and comic books. Shop for collections in our vendor area and buy original art at Artist Alley. Attend panels, concerts, workshops, costume contests, gaming, and more. All included with your admission. Don't miss the fun. Visit Pensacon.com for more information and to buy your tickets now. Pensacon.
Cool. I just had to see how that was going to play so I can listen to that on the playback. Still trying to get some levels worked out on stuff. So let me jump back to my big screen again. There we go. Hey, I see Miss Sandy Thibodeau has joined. Uncle Jesse Holmes is joined. All right, let me get back onto this a little bit. First, let me start. Uncle Jesse, if your grandson's with you, turn his head for just a second. I want to pour a little, start to show off a little bit of this Eagle Rare. This was given to us by John and Terry Thompson with Night Risers Con, but we'll talk a little bit about them in a little while. So let me get on with this first part of the show. I want to jump up here, give a big shout out to JJ and the boss and the Memphis Street Outlaws for an awesome event last weekend at Cottonwood Dragway. They had a little bit of rain, but they fought through and made it. I want to give congratulations to Lee Roberts and Corey Cox for winning all that cash. Jason Carpenter, actually, I'm wearing Jason Carpenter's shirt tonight. Messaged me this morning, told me the names of Lee and Corey. So I want to thank Carp for doing that. He may call in. I told him if he was going to call in tonight, call in between 7:20 and 7:30. But he is busy, so we'll just have to see what happens. My buddy Brian Britt with the Assassin was not able to make it last weekend, but Carp did show up to support the event. I also want to take this time to make a correction. My buddy, Mike Roach, I talked about last week on the show, and I identified him as a lieutenant with the Tickfall Police Department. Not only did I identify him wrong, but I demoted him. So I saw him this week, and I want to straighten that out. He is Captain Mike Roach of the Tickfall Police Department, and he is a great guy, been a friend of mine for many years. Got a new little Stinger. I think he's got a little Stinger dirt chart he's working on right now. So, yeah, man, it's just more racing, more fun, people everywhere. Let's see. Let me give a little shout out. Okay, all right. Oh, I see my lovely wife is stalking me from downstairs. Wayne Cavison has joined. Hey, man, got all your gears and everything cleared up today. Had to do a little bit of rear end work on the front end of that Dana 44 where they had made the improvement on the bearing spacer for the pinion. Instead of using the bearing spacer, that piece of sheet metal they put in there, had to do a little fix up for that today, but got that all taken care of. Are you home yet, or did you get home today? Shoot me a message. Let me know that, because I'm going to try to get this thing ready for you and out this week. And then I scroll down. It says, hi, John. Hi, Wayne. So, all right. I want to start out talking on the show tonight. I'm not going to talk about that right yet. I am going to jump on, since Miss Sandy, I'm using this one over here. All right. I wanted to start out talking about some of the new sponsors for the show. The radio station, becoming a part of Team Fury, is Sandy Thibodeau with HempWorks CBD oil. Now, got two kinds, or two bottles. that I've been using. They've got the 500 and the 750 milliliter bottles. This stuff is awesome. If you go to authorlyngibson.com, you can get more information on there about HempWorks product. Get in touch with Sandy Thibodeau and let her tell you more about this stuff. I teased a little earlier on a Facebook that I was going to share something tonight on this. I'm going to go ahead and share that with you right now. I don't know if you can tell. These lights are kind of bright on me. Oh, Wayne, you come in next Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. All right, next Wednesday. No problem. Anyway, these lights are a little bit bright on me, but you should be able to see a really pinkish red tint to my face. Yesterday, I was doing a little bit of peekaboo welding, not to be confused with Peekaboo Willie, which is Richard's game, but peekaboo welding, where I was doing a whole bunch of tacking, and instead of using my shield and going up and down as I'm tacking all this stuff, I'm just closing my eyes, putting a tack. I did that for about 3 hours yesterday. And then I did regular welding, which I did a lot longer with my shield on. But the time that I was doing the peekaboo welding had an effect on it sunburned my face, basically what it says. So when I came in last night, my face was on fire. Now, my buddy Ken Thibodeau stopped by the shop, which is Miss Sandy's husband. He stopped by the shop yesterday, and I was talking to him yesterday morning. I told him that my neck was hurting. And he said, well, take some of the hemp oil and rub on your neck. And I was like, okay. Didn't think much about it. Well, when I came in last night, I sat down, ate dinner, went, got a shower. My face was on fire. It felt like I just had hot water. If you've ever welded and got flashed, you know what it feels like. My face was on fire. So I went in the bathroom after I was sitting there 6 hours later after what Ken had told me. I went in there and I got my HempWorks CBD 500 milligram bottle. I opened it up. I pulled out. I put 3 drops of CBD oil on my fingers, and I commenced to rubbing it all over my face. Everywhere I could feel that my face was burning, I rubbed this stuff all over it. Within 3 minutes, my face quit burning, and it's still red, but it hasn't burned since. So I mean, that's just, this stuff is amazing. I've got severely bad arthritis, and I've been using this, I guess, for almost a year now, maybe a little over. And it has done wonders for me. It's given me 3-4 hours extra a day in the shop that I didn't have before, which is good because I've got a lot of work out there I got to get done, so I need those extra 3 or 4 hours. But it has just been amazing for me. I'm not a big pill person. I don't like to take pain pills or anything like that. I do like to drink a little bit of Eagle Rare. Oh, Kentucky bourbon. That's awesome. 12-year-old Kentucky bourbon. Eagle Rare. It's from the Buffalo Trace Distillery, Frankfort, Kentucky. Stuff is just awesome. And I'm drinking it out of my little glass that was sent to me by Mike and Suzanne Jones. It has a little cutout right there for my cigar. But since I'm upstairs in Lynn's Lady Loft, I can't get it. I can't smoke cigars up here. And I was going to do the show in the shop tonight where we got everything set up. And I put out a shout out to anybody that wanted to stop by and do the show with me live tonight. Come on by. We'd smoke some cigars. We would do the show. We would have it in the shop. And nobody showed up, so it's a little cold outside, so I came inside. I said, hell, I'll do it inside. But anyway, back to the HempWorks CBD oil. You can go to, like I said, authorlyngibson.com, and she's got a link on there for Miss Sandy Thibodeau that can take care of you and help you with the this HempWorks CBD oil. But this stuff is just amazing. I am lactose intolerant and I love milk. The other thing that I'm intolerant of is sugar. Milk and sugar, which, are going hand in hand. Milk and cookies, ice cream, milkshakes, all goes hand in hand. Set me on fire. Bourbon, Mexican food, Korean food, Chinese food, nothing. Milk, sugar, light me up. I was eating the Zantac for heartburn. I ate like 2 of those every day, or before I went to bed at night to help me sleep through the night, because I usually had heartburn so bad. Usually because I drink either a milkshake or milk and cookies or something like that before I go to bed at night. But now also what I figured out with that, I take my little dropper of HempWorks CBD oil, and I'll drop 3 or 4 drops of CBD oil down the back of my throat and just kind of let it run down. Heartburn's gone. Don't deal with it anymore. Don't deal with it anymore at all. So between the flash burn on my face and just putting I put 3 drops on my fingers and just rubbed it into my face like this, my face is not burning at all. So I swear by that way. The arthritis I have, now I've had 7 knee operations. I've got 2 torn rotator cuffs that need surgery, but I don't have time to have surgery. Broken wrists. All my fingers have been broken from the bar days. Broken toes, broken ankle. I've got 3 fused discs that have naturally fused themselves in my back. Neck issues, migraines, like Lynn, migraines. She suffers from migraines. I suffer from migraines. The HempWorks CBD oil has been awesome for us. We both use it. We both love it. We swear by it. I cannot, I'm playing with the heights of it because I'm looking at my camera and trying to make sure I'm getting everything in and keeping it even. But check with Miss Sandy. I've got a link up on the page. Check with Miss Sandy Thibodeau, Ken Thibodeau. Talk to them about the HempWorks CBD oil. This stuff is unbelievable. It will change your life. If you want to, my nephew, Ryan Kreider, called me last weekend. He's a rodeo guy. And he saw the show last week, and he said, hey, man, he said, I'm calling you to ask you about that HempWorks stuff. Does it work? I said, it works great. He goes, well, I didn't know if you were just promoting it on your show, if it really worked. One thing I told him, actually 2 things I told him. 2, I don't promote anything or anybody that I don't stand behind, because there's no way I'm going to walk down a grocery store because I've told somebody about something and see them and turn around and have to walk the other way so they don't come up and ask me something. If I tell you this works, it works. Try it. All you can do is try it and see for yourself. So HempWorks CBD oil has been big in my life. It's big in Lynn's life. And it just, like I said, man, I got flash burn. My face was just killing me last night. I mean, I'm sure it's killing most of y'all now looking at it, but I mean, it was really hurting last night because of the peekaboo well that I was doing. But 3 drops, rubbed it all, and 3 drops on my fingertips was nice because it's an oil. So it just let me rub it all in. I have not burnt or felt the pain of the flash burn. In fact, I was luckily fortunate. I had one little hole about the size of a quarter in my pants yesterday on my pant leg. And every spark that could get me made it in that hole. So I've got a nice little burn on that leg. In fact, while I'm sitting here talking about that little burn on my leg, it is a little irritating. So I just took a little HempWorks CBD oil and rubbed on it. It's got a little blister and everything there. I'll say it again. Try it. You will love it. If you're in pain, this will take care of it. Okay, so I'm happy. I'm good. Let me see who else has chimed in here. I see, my finger's a little slippery from that CBD oil. Let me move this down. All right, hold on. I see Miss Sandy has said something. One more amazing thing CBD oil can do so much for people. It works. Yes, it does. Ronnie Sandiford is joined in the show. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing? Ronnie Dean, RD, did you get those wine coupons, vouchers I sent you? Also, I need to talk with you about shoot me a message after the show. I need to talk to you about something. Let's see. Ronnie and Lori Owens from Katy, Texas have chimed in. Suzanne Jones, I hope you. My computer went to sleep. Oh, there we go. I hope you are were catching the show a little bit earlier when I was talking about this amazing glass that you sent me, and I've got this Eagle Rare Bourbon from Buffalo Trace Distillery in it tonight. Oh, and it is good. Miss Sandy said, it is awesome for a toothache. I actually had a tooth that cracked, and I was in some unbelievable pain, and I dropped a couple of drops on it and just left it. And to be honest with you, I haven't got the tooth fixed yet. That's been probably a month or two, so I can't say it's that good the last 2 months, but I hadn't had any more problem with the tooth, so I'm good with it. If I don't have to go to the dentist, I'm happy. Rhonda Madeline Smolinski from Elizabethtown, Kentucky has joined, and I love her and her mother. Mike Roach. Hey, Mike, I'm glad you joined. Oh, I see I'm being joined by the Twisted Southern Horror Queen, author Lynn Gibson.
That's me. Hey, Rhonda.
By the way, Mike, if you've played the playback up on this show, I talked about you a little bit earlier in the show. I apologize for demoting you to lieutenant last week, but I promoted you to captain this week. So, Mike Roach, captain of the Tickfaw Police Department.
Congratulations, Mike.
Yes, he's been a captain for quite a while, but I just re-promoted him.
Right.
I demoted him on the show, so I had to re-promote him. So we got that. Ronnie Sandifer. Ronnie Owens, you are correct. The burn on my leg,
Yes.
I just put CBD oil on it,
Yes.
and I said, oh, that feels a lot better.
Yes.
Ronnie Owens, my great friend, Ronnie Owens just chimed. So you're not wearing pants.
He's got pants on. That's my chair he's sitting on. I'm not allowing that. Oh, yeah, there are pants on that rear end. I promise.
Rhonda said hi. She missed you. All right. So enough about that. And I just talked about Rhonda being Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Another sponsor that we've got for the show, the network, and part of Team Fury is John and Terry Thompson from Night Risers Con in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I almost said New Jersey. There's an Elizabethtown, New Jersey.
Yeah, I ain't going to Jersey.
Yeah. So we did Night Risers Con last year and the year before, or this year and last year, and it was an awesome event.
Right.
Last year we were there with Bill Gibson and the Christine car.
Right.
We were there with Malcolm Denard, Miko Hughes. Tim Shockey was there. Salazar was there. Yeah, I mean, we had a good crowd last year. This year we were there with the Kit car.
Yeah.
The Kit from the TV series Knight Rider, Kit car was there. We got to hang out with where's your big thing from Tony Moran.
Oh.
Tony Moran was the first Michael Myers. Yeah, so
that was the first autograph he gave out at Night Risers.
that's right. The first autograph he gave at Night Risers. This was a bag that was sent to what do you call this? A bag?
Creepy crate.
No, but a book bag. A book bag sent to. It had Michael Myers on the front of it, and Lynn got Tony Moran to autograph it.
Yes.
It was the first autograph he did
Yeah.
at this event at Night Risers.
He didn't charge me.
So we've got a lot of new things. We've got a lot of new companies coming on board, a lot of new groups coming on board. Hey, my Aunt Yulion is online. I know you're getting old. You can go. Aunt Yulion said hi. She said tell Lynn hi. You can go to authorlyngibson.com, or you can look on the Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars or this page after the show, and you'll see a link there for Sandy Thibodeau. Or you can just you can just move up the page wherever you see Sandy Thibodeau. Click her and send her a message. She'll take care of it. Suzanne said hi, Lynn. Okay, this is my show. Y'all quit telling Lynn hi. Gavin said hi. Stop it.
Hey, Gavin.
All right. That's enough about this. Let's see.
That CBD oil is wonderful, Aunt Yulion, but it ain't done nothing for his mental issues.
That's genetics. That's genetics. All right, our newest sponsor, and this is the one I'm really excited to talk about. Our newest sponsor for the radio station and the show is our buddy, Uncle Jesse Holmes, and the Southern Outlaw Gassers. We have got some. Uncle Jesse's has events each year, and we have got some great things that are going to be happening this year with Uncle Jesse. Our schedule we're waiting on one date. Our schedule for January 26th in Holt, Florida, at Emerald Coast Dragway is open, and Uncle Jesse has been penciled in that. Our other date at Atmore Dragway, GBO 9.
That's in March, isn't it?
That is March 15th and 16th.
That is Eddie's wedding.
Oh,
I told you that.
I forgot about Eddie's wedding. Do you think
What?
I forgot about it. Do you think he could move that back? You think he could move?
No, I can't move it. Nothing.
You know, Uncle Jesse said that he could
No.
he could marry him at the racetrack.
No.
Oh crap! I forgot about
My
that.
daughter-in-law.
I know. I forgot about that. I actually forgot about that.
I'll slap you after the show.
Yeah, I'm in trouble on that one twice.
Wait,
You and Jesse. Jesse is watching. He's
No, I'm
sitting here
talking
watching.
about Eddie.
I just forget dates sometimes.
Do you all just?
Yeah, I have to start rubbing it on my temples and see if it helps my brain.
I'll just drill a hole right there in the front. We'll pour a couple drops in.
Let's see. The event in January 26th is going to be a straight up grudge race at Holt, Florida, Emerald Coast. That's going to be a good event. We're going to have fun there. We are going to have fun, and the grandkids will be close enough. If they want to come see us, they can.
Oh, you love that son-in-law coming.
Yeah, you know it. And Mike and Susie will be close. They can come see us. Yeah.
Mike can play. Me and Susie will go run off and do some running.
Roddy Dean says, oh, yeah, Southern Outlaw Gassers. Yeah, so we've got a lot of things that we're going to be doing with them. We're going to be promoting. We've got some new commercials coming out for Southern Outlaw Gassers that are going to be playing on the radio station, the Edge Radio US, our radio station. We've got some other commercials that we're doing for it. We are going to be promoting the hell out of Southern Outlaw Gassers and all of their events.
I'm even going to promote them on my show.
And that's right. Lynn's promoting them on her show as well.
You'll have to write everything down.
I will. And this is a great thing. Uncle Jesse knows how to throw a party. These events that Jesse has have come off without a hitch. They are awesome. They are family friendly. They're geared towards not just children, but they're geared for the adults as well. So, I mean, this is a good time. It's a good weekend. Man, and I told Uncle Jesse he had us for all those dates. We're waiting on one more date in September. Oh, can't talk about that one yet. But we're waiting on one more date. I know I had told him a while back about Eddie's wedding when he suggested about marriage. I just forgot about it when I was working on the schedule today in the show. So, yeah, I'll have to apologize to Eddie for that.
You better not. If you got away with it, you better
Just leave it alone. Okay, all right. I'll do that. So let me scroll down here. You need a personal assistant. Man, do I.
He's got one. The pay sucks.
I need a better one. For the money I pay her, she should do a lot better job.
Oh, whatever.
All right. But like I said, these are family-friendly events. We're looking at January 26th, Emerald Coast Dragway at Holt, Florida. I will have hotel information up on the website after the show, where to make your reservations if you're going to stay there. I'm pretty sure Jesse has that information. Also, I'll get information up for the Atmore race as well. I'm kind of looking at staying at Indian Creek Casino Hotel or the Indian Creek Hotel. That's where I want to stay for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think that would be a good, since we don't have a motorhome, we can go back and forth to the casino.
Okay.
They probably got a great hotel, awesome hotel. In fact, somebody told me it was an awesome hotel and the buffet was incredible.
Began told you that, didn't he?
No, it wasn't Jeff. So yeah, but we've got a lot more on that coming up on that in the weeks to come and the year to come. Tony Krull has joined. Hi, Tony. How are you? Suzanne, Howard, or Tony? I don't know. I call him Tony.
Okay.
I don't know. Howard, Tony. I could have called him Howard, but Tony is what I just.
know a lot of
I like that, Tony. I like that. Yeah, Lynn wants an assistant herself because she's terrible at what she does for me. Suzanne Joy, you and Lynn are going to be there. We are going to be there February 26th for sure. I was planning on being there January 26th. I was planning on being there March 15th and 16th. Till then, remembered for me that my son's getting married that weekend. Hey, I'm due.
Wait, it's March
15th and
I
16th.
need to check. No, I know when my son's wedding is. Thank you. But I also have a con in March too. But
Okay.
that's okay. We already know that weekend.
Yeah, we know it's not that weekend.
No, it's not
What time's Eddie's wedding?
that. It's all day. It's a redneck event.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we'll have more on that. Okay. We'll have more on that. We'll talk more about the Southern Outlaw Gassers and the events and what they're going to be doing. I'm going to try to have some of the Gassers call in weekly, along with some other people, some of the MSO guys, Memphis Street Outlaws. By the way, I got my Jason Carpenter shirt on tonight.
I look a lot cuter in mine.
Yes, you do.
I think he's been watching my show.
Carp?
Yeah.
Carp's been watching your show?
Because that's why he sent me that extra small.
Yeah. All of most of my listeners watch your show.
Most of them do.
It's kind of
They're brave.
odd.
It's not odd. They like diversity in their lives.
That's it. And we're very diverse. Tony is what my friends call me. Well, Tony, I hope I can be a friend of yours because Howard I had a guy I grew up with named Howard. I just really didn't like the guy.
Me
So
too. I used to beat the hell out of that little kid.
man, just didn't like him. Saw him at a class reunion a few years ago. He walked up and started talking to me like he was my best friend for 40 years, 30 years, and I hadn't seen him since 81, and I wanted to punch him then. But hey, that's just me. I'm
Precious angel.
The 15th is Suzanne Jones's birthday.
Well, he picked a wonderful day to get married.
Yes, on Susan. So yes, I'm lit. All right, I'm going back to the show now. I've killed.
Sponsor. We've been promoting him, but now he is a legit sponsor. Go on, Sean.
I was going to talk about that just a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh,
see your notes from
yeah,
here?
you can't see my notes from here, but I want to say we're ending this year, and with the end of this year, I would like to thank all of our sponsors for 2018: D&M Graphics, Surreal Studios, ProLube Metal Guard, Amylase Oil, NGK Spark Plugs, Crazy Thing Art, K&M Filters, Renegade Racing Fuel, Racers That Win, pour it in, RJS Safety Equipment, RacersDirect.net, Naked Wines, the crew at the lineup with the Creepy Crate. Yeah.
They might be coming back for 19.
Yeah. Now, some of these sponsors won't be back for 2019, but some will. We are thankful for the ones who have helped support what we do. Now, that brings me to the 2019 sponsorship ad promo special that we've been running on all of our everything, all of our media, the radio station, everything. It was to help businesses get a larger footprint and increase their business. Hadn't taken off this year like we thought it would. We were doing it for 2 months. We will start it, or we would do the drawing for the winner on my show, I think January 2nd or 3rd. And then whoever the winner was, that would give them a year of everything that sponsorship package included. Last year's winner, Eddie Milburn with Crazy Thing Art, who was our 2018 winner, seemed to have a pretty good year. From everything for everything that his family has told us. His daddy, what does little boy say? You made my daddy's famous now. My daddy's getting famous. But with it is what would I say? I hate to announce this, or I'm sorry to have to announce this. I'm sorry to have to announce this. We're going to pull the plug on the 2019 ad promotion. We had a minimum of 100 people that we needed to do that to get involved in that. Our numbers on that and entrance of that have been very, very short. Have been way short of that. Not like last year. It was way short of that this year. We weren't taking any payments or anything for any money until after the drawing, or until we reached 100 people to sign up. But it just didn't work the way we thought it would work, like it worked last year.
But that's okay. We're happy to promote you. We'll set you up a promotion plan and, affordable budget. And we have a fantastic reach. I think you guys might be able to ask Miss Sandy Thibodeau how her first week of promoting has gone.
Yeah.
She's pretty happy.
Yeah. Hell, she might just got Aunt Yulia on the caller. But, yeah, so we're a little bit disappointed because it was one of the things that we really take a lot of our time to put into the people that we promote and our sponsors, and it's something we like to do. But maybe we'll come back and do it next year if we have another killer year like we did this year. We may try to run it again next year for 2020. We're already getting booked for 2020. The Fury Dragster, author Lynn Gibson, we are already being booked for 2020. So that is very promising.
We also had that other one that just put us on their list for 2020, Methroham coming.
Okay. Eugene Bogart has joined. Suzanne Jones, March, yes. Sandy Thibodeau, it's fantastic. I'm glad she's tuning in and checking everything out tonight while we're talking about her.
Sandy messaged Miss Yulia right
check out Miss Yulia, Aunt Yulia. So I had my aunt this week, my nephew last week. Okay. But if you still want to advertise on the radio station, advertise with us, sponsor a show, advertise on the Dragster, we contact us, message us. We still have other sponsorship packages that we have for some of the other companies that have already signed on to us. So, yeah, touch base with us. Let us know. Oh. Chad Bankston has joined. Hey, Chad. So let's see. For 2019, we are picking up some new sponsors already. We're getting full on Team Fury members for the Dragster, as well as the radio station, the Edge Radio US. And don't forget, if you haven't downloaded it yet, you can download the Edge Radio US app on the iTunes Store and also Google Play. We got new commercial coming out. I played at the beginning of the show for Pensacon. Real interesting to find out about that and how that's a great event in Pensacola every February.
That's a
massive event. And I mean, I figured they'll have me back just for my cigars.
You might. We'll see.
I mean, with all the people, all the celebrities that I sit there and provide and smoke cigars with.
Yeah, that's what
it's cool. It's what I do. And the people in the bar there loved me last year.
Yeah. Because it's the same host hotel.
Same host hotel. So that was the Grand.
Yeah.
The Grand Hotel in Pensacola.
That place has a crazy haunted history.
I
loved it.
Yeah.
I saw some things there.
There you go.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So yeah, don't forget to check out Pensacon.com. Mike Inslee is going to be in front of the city council, I think, tomorrow.
Oh God.
He said that he's trying to get a new house.
That's good.
The what is that? The
some kind of arena.
Sports arena.
Yeah, they've outgrown it.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good size arena. I mean, it's a good size. They've got a hockey rink. I mean, it's a good size arena. Unfortunately, Pensacon has gotten so big it has outgrown it.
Yeah. They've got over 100 celebrity guests. That's not counting the cosplay teams that are there, the authors, the ghost hunters, the other podcasters, the other media guests. That's just a guess.
Right.
Last year they had 42,000 attendees.
Yeah.
That's not counting all of the staff and or what do you call it, our handlers and stuff like that.
Right.
So that place was packed.
Right. And the staff was awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
They kept coming around to see if we needed water, if there was anything we need. They were awesome. They took care of us. But I mean, you're the celebrity. I'm just a meat in a seat that built the dragster.
Whatever. They treated you good too.
Oh, they treated me like a king. I loved it. Ashley Hoyt Vining has joined. Hey, Cole. Not a lot's kicking. East Coast Fielders Jim Cummings is in the house.
I knew who that was.
Cody Hollers has joined. Hey, our buddy Cody Hollers. Cody Hollers.
Oh, I have another drink.
Tonight we're drinking Eagle Run 12-year-old bourbon from Buffalo Trace Distillery, Frankfort, Kentucky. I got all that out.
Yeah, you did.
It was tough, but I got it out. And we've got another little sponsor. Well, we've got something that we need to talk about.
Okay.
We need to talk about this. And don't forget this weekend at PRI, if you go to Indianapolis to the PRI show this weekend, please stop by and see our friends Jim Biggin, Ryan Biggin, and the cast of RJS Racing Equipment, as well as RacersDirect.net. And my buddy Larry Dixon will be there with his 2-seat top fuel dragster.
I'm waiting for you to drop this bomb in my lap.
Well, I'm just thinking, we've picked up some new sponsors. One of the new sponsors that we've picked up is a pretty big deal. We've promoted their products because their products are something that we really like. We use on the dragster. We use on your car, Jezebel. Hell, you even use it on my tow pig, the Dodge. But Hawaiian Island Shines has officially come on board as a sponsor. They are advertising on the radio station. In fact, I saw you got 2 new commercials up.
I think you should play one of them.
Do you?
I do.
You think I should play one?
I think so. See what people think.
Which one? Which one do you?
Do number 2.
I'm trying to find them.
HIS2.
HIS2. So you want to hear that? Could you hear when I played the?
Yep.
Did everything come out good?
Yep.
Let's see what HIS2 sounds like. I haven't even heard this yet.
There's 2 categories of drivers in the world today. One keeps their car clean enough to eat off the floor. The other, you can eat off the floor because it looks like a buffet. If you fall into the second category, ignore this message. But if you're a car enthusiast like me, only the best products will do. I'm here today to tell you about Hawaiian Island Shine, the only products that I use on my own show car. Hawaiian Island Shine has cut my detailing time in half, and it leaves my ride looking brand new. Not only do these products make cleaning your ride quicker, you'll find that Hawaiian Island Shine can extend the life of each detailing session. If you want to keep your ride fine, it's got to be Hawaiian Island Shine. Find out more about these amazing products at HawaiianIslandShine.com. Use code WCC at checkout and get 10% off your entire order.
What you think?
That's pretty good. I like that. I got to tell you, it does do a little music. I think I'll go back in and re-edit that a little bit and put. Oh, I hit the button again. I think I'll go back in, re-edit that a little bit, maybe put some music behind it. I think that'll be a good little fit.
Yeah.
I like how you did that.
Good.
What was it? There's what was the no the end. If you want your ride to shine.
If your ride's got to be fine, it's got to be
Hawaiian Island Shine. I love that. That's good. You thought of that all yourself. You didn't call Gavin and get Gavin help you with that? Oh, okay, all right. I thought you might have called Gavin and had Gavin help you with that.
I wish Gavin lived here. He would so be my personal assistant.
Yeah, he just said a few minutes ago that he'd like to move down here.
I wish he would. I give him a big old bat to club you upside the head.
Oh, crap. All right, hold on. Somebody just said something about Keystone beer tonight. Oh, dude, you got to be kidding me.
Ew.
Oh, man. Oh, Mike Harder. Where are you?
Of course, he's chiming in after Cody. Come on, Mike. Step it up.
Man, that's funny. But yeah, so we're looking forward to Hawaiian Island Shine. We're looking for, like I said, HawaiianIslandShine.com. You can go there, enter the code WCC, and you get 10% off your order. And the price of the products is really low. It's really, really affordable. When you look at the McGuire's and the Simon Eyes and all that kind of crap, this stuff really works. That stuff is overpriced. It goes through so many hands. This is at the root, man. You're buying it from the guy who makes it.
Yeah. It's definitely,
it's an awesome product. We got a whole load of Hawaiian Island Shine products in Monday.
I want to try that quick detail.
You've got to try that quick detail.
Yeah, I waited for it to warm up last weekend and gave Jezebel a nice little detail, gave her a little diamond shine and all that kind of good stuff.
The diamond shine's awesome.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is my car's been dusted a couple times by freaking dump trucks, but I can take the hose to it, rinse it off, and I'm done with it. It still looks just like it did when I detailed it. That's what you can't do with other products.
Right.
Once you wet the car again,
you got water spots.
You've got to wash it again and dry it again.
And with all of the products that Hawaiian Island Shine has, they do have a water spot product.
I don't see that
but
you need it.
In all the stuff that I had them send me of all the different products and all the different stuff, I didn't even ask for a water spot remover or whatever you call it, because when you wash your car, there's never any water spots on it.
No.
So even after it's rained and it's gotten water on it, the next day it rolls off. There's no water spots on it.
Get on the interstate.
It's unbelievable.
And hit 90, it's gone.
Unbelievable.
And you know what? Their metal polish is really good. We've used it on the wheels on the drags.
We've used it on the wheels on the drags. We use it on the fenders of the trailer.
The trailer, yeah. But I gotta tell you, I've never used it on my chrome rims because all it takes is that wash and wax product. You don't have to use it.
Right.
I don't even put diamond shine on it, maybe once a year.
Right.
Maybe. And you hit it with the hose and all that brake dust and sludge
it's gone.
Goes. Yeah. That's what I love about it. It's fixing to get cold, and I don't like Jezzy dirty.
Right.
So I like to be able to just go hose her off real quick, get on the interstate for a minute, and I'm done. I don't have to detail it again.
So we have, we've got one more company that we're working with. We're still working on some negotiations and some information and some products. And the company has got a friend of ours as their national spokesperson. And
that's my friend. He don't like you.
Bishop Stevens loves me. Bishop Stevens, the actor, the pro wrestler, he loves me.
He loves me. He tolerates
But Bishop is the national spokesperson for this little energy drink that we've been working with. This company's called Blue Lightning Energy Drink. They've got a sugar-free and a regular drink. If you haven't tried this, this is an energy drink that won't leave you jitteries. It will give you a pickup. It's got no hard come down. It doesn't taste bad. It has no aftertaste. Even the sugar-free doesn't have an aftertaste. And that kind of freaked me out that the sugar-free didn't have aftertaste, because every diet drink I've ever tasted had an aftertaste. It's lightly carbonated. It's got it's all fruit. It's made fruit juice, and it's really good. You like me, I like them both, but I did kind of like the sugar-free a little more. This one was excellent. I really liked it. In fact, I've still got some downstairs. But the sugar-free, and it may be because I came in and out of the shop, I was hot. And when I'm hot,
you don't want sweet.
I don't want sweet.
Right.
I don't want a lot of sugar. But check this out. If you haven't seen it around you at any of the grocery stores, convenience stores, anywhere you do go to, ask for Blue Lightning. If they don't have it, you can go to bluelightning.com and order it, or ask them. Tell them that you want Blue Lightning energy drink, and they will stock it. It's what they do.
And I'm about like Big Johnny Blender over there. I don't promote anything that I don't like or want back.
Yeah.
I hate energy drinks.
Right.
Vodka don't even fix the taste of energy drinks. But I absolutely love Blue Lightning. No, that wouldn't even help. that wouldn't help. I absolutely loved the regular Blue Lightning. As a matter of fact, he poured some in a wine glass for me because it was kind of like
it looked like a Chardonnay, didn't it?
It did, and it
a sparkling wine.
You and it's kind of got the same palate as a sparkling
wine.
Right.
Right.
Very nice.
And it's not a hard come down. You don't crash like 5 Hour Energy or some of those other drinks that, man,
and I wasn't bouncing off the walls like a puppy 2 minutes
not
later.
jittery. Yeah, I love it. It's great. It's really, really good. I can't wait to get more of it.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a big seller, especially with Bishop Stevens out there promoting it. And me and Bishop go have to do it. We're gonna have a little. I'm putting this out there to Bishop Stevens. Whenever you start and ready to do something, me and you are going to have a contest on the coolest promotion for the coolest commercial for Blue Lightning energy drink. I'll let Bishop do one, or I'll do one and send it to him, and he's got to make one to follow that. So he can either, if I do something with like a car. And send it to him. He's got to do one with the car. Do a little, how he does his little live promos and stuff like we did at the con, and how I do in the shop, stuff like that. So me and him will just kind of play that off and see who can come up with. If I do one with an airplane, he's gonna have to do one. He would have to do one with an airplane.
I'm telling you right now, if you bring a Puerto Rican backup girl in this house, I'm putting a broom in her hand. Bishop Stevens is going to get you in trouble, and he's going to sit back and laugh. Watch and see. I see it coming, y'all. $5 bets. Email me at authorlyngibson.com that Bishop Stevens doesn't get John in trouble. $5 bets right now. You heard it.
You make sure you tag Bishop on this and tell him 47 minutes into the show we talk about it. All right, so what else do we want to talk about? Anything else? We got Christmas coming up. Don't forget. And Gavin, I have got your message from in our drawing. We're doing a drawing at the end of before Christmas. Maybe do it next week. Maybe do it next week on the show. We're going to be sending out Christmas gifts to our loyal listeners. And so if you want, go to Johnny Blender at whiskeycarscigars.com. In the subject line of an email message, just type Christmas. And we've got some cool stuff that we're going to be sending out. Some of it will be electronic. Some of it will be physical stuff that you can hold. Like Crab Fest seasoning.
Okay.
That's some awesome stuff. In fact, I've got Bishop's address. I'm supposed to send him and Trevor Murdoch one of those.
Then you better get on it.
Well, I've got his. Will you get that packaged up and shipped out to him? Trevor is another WWE superstar. Yeah. So, but I've got to get that Crab Fest out to Crab Fest seasoning out to both of them.
Remind me, because you gave me a list this morning of things you needed.
How much of that list did you get done?
All of it.
Also, I would like to remind everybody that we're still working on I've got a project out in the shop that I can't talk about. It is it's a car that we're building for a comic book, but I am under non-compete and non-disclosure. I can't talk about the name of the comic book or anything about the type of car that we're building, but it's a really cool radish type hot rod. It ought to be, but I can't say a lot about it. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I think it will be something that should be ready in the next couple of months. Something that we're working on at Vampire Chassis. But like I said, we are under a non-compete, non-disclosure agreement, NDA, non-disclosure agreement. We can't say the name of the project, the series, the name of the comic book, or anything like that. But yeah, it's just something to be on the watch for. Check it out. It's going to be a really cool car. But I can't talk a lot about it. Oh, I think they're writing you into the character of that comic book, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
They are writing you into it.
Now I'm waiting for the writer to contact.
Oh, okay, all right. So that's something coming up for 2019. That's gonna be kind of cool.
I think it's gonna be way cool.
Another project. I see my buddy Wade Cuevas is in the house. Definitely this weekend, December 8th, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Mugshots in Gulfport, Mississippi. They've got the C10 toy drive. Now, it's a Chevy C10 toy drive, but look, this is for the kids, so I don't care what the hell you drive. If you're out in that area, carry your butt over there, Mugshots, bring some toys, check out Wade Cuevas, check out Mugshots, find out what the event is, what they want. This is to help kids. It's Christmas time. Christmas is about kids. When you get at my age, especially old Wade Cuevas, he's older than dirt. When you get old like that, Christmas isn't about you anymore. It's about kids. So this is something to help kids. December 8th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you'll be off of work. You're going to go out and eat then anyway. So swing by Mugshots, drop off some toys for the kids, see if there's anything else that they need, see what you can do to make somebody's Christmas a little bit better. I'm one of them philanthropists. Was it philanthropist? Philanthropist? Hey, Richard comes up to me today and says, hey, I'm thinking, you know how my name is Richard Hernsberger? I said, yeah. He goes, I'm thinking about just changing it to Richard Burger because it rhymes.
Oh, my God. He creeped me the hell out the other day. I told you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about that on the show. Hey, Dusty Oaks has joined. Now, Dusty Oaks is the guy that we met at the Port Gibson Car Show. He's got a car show in Vidalia, Louisiana that we have been invited to. Vidalia, I think Vidalia is Louisiana.
I think it's Mississippi.
It may be Vidalia. There may be both. Vidalia.
Please don't do that to your people.
Oh, you don't want me to sing? I got a wonderful singer. I've got a wonderful singer. All right. So, 513 gears for a 9-inch Ford. Any suggestions? Yes. Call Brick Cummings at, you can find Brick Cummings on my webpage, Cummings Motorsports. Hammond, Louisiana. Tell Brick Cummings that you need a set of Mosier, 513 gears. He'll get that taken care of for you. Tell him that Johnny Blender sent you. Also, what were we talking? TC, our house sitter, is joined.
Hey, my T, I miss you. Lunch soon. I'm tying you down.
Gavin said he bet 15 on Johnny getting in trouble.
I got that marked down, Gavin.
Ew, she keeps a log. I'm telling you. So yeah, I mean, it was because it rhymes. But don't forget about Mugshots this weekend, man. Get out there and see those kids. Do something for the kids. I like that. Mugshots.
Super glue. Permanent.
No. We're not your kind of Christmas. Christmas for normal. Christmas for normal people. Hey, Wade.
I don't know nothing about that.
Hey, Wade. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let the glass do the talking. Hint. Yeah, I think it's.
They may be making a run down here pretty soon.
I think it's Vidalia, Louisiana. I really do.
We'll see.
I really do. I think it's Vidalia, Louisiana. But he's got a car show coming up there. We'll get, as it gets a little bit closer, I think it's in March. As it gets a little bit closer, we'll start promoing it. Maybe it's February. No, I think it's March. Might be April. I'm undecided. But if he was still listening, he would probably shoot me the message of when it was. But hey, he joined. He was watching for a little while, so I'm glad.
You started singing, and there went that.
Well, I was singing, Vidalia. That's where he's at.
Probably insulted him.
I've got a wonderful singing voice. I do. All right. Well, if you didn't get a chance to call in, let's see. Nope. Nobody called in tonight. I tell you what. I was hoping Jason Carpenter or Brian Britt would call in. They did. Yeah, and it's Christmas. Everybody's doing Christmas shopping and getting out and getting things done and going to Christmas party. We're going to a Christmas party this weekend at artist Preston Acevedo's house.
Yes, we are.
And Preston he's a comic book writer, pretty cool guy. He's involved with the comic book that I can't say what it is because of the non-disclosure agreement. Yeah, we're gonna be at his house this weekend, Saturday night.
Art right there. You want to show his art?
No, I don't want to show his art. But I can't say what the name of that comic book is because of non-disclosure agreement. But yeah, I think I'm fixing to get out of here. I think I've made it. Yeah, I've been insulted. My wife has insulted me about my singing voice. You're going to pay for that.
No, whatever.
I got a wonderful singing voice. But don't forget to check out Miss Sandy Thibodeau. I see she just posted HempWorks CBD oil. This stuff is amazing. It works on everything. Like I said, I burnt my face yesterday peekaboo welding, not to be confused with Richard's peekaboo willie game. But hey, Richard, Bill, and Mike, they like to play that peekaboo willie, but I just didn't. But anyway, the CBD oil was great. Like I said, you can still see a red tint in my face. I took a few drops on it. It was on fire. I just wiped it all over my face. It hasn't burned since. I even got a shower tonight and it didn't start burning again.
Wow.
And usually a flash burn like that lasts 2 or 3 days.
You have to put some on my butt. I burned it in the tannin booth yesterday.
Come here. We got 3 minutes.
There ain't no coin slot on that computer. It don't take dollar bills.
Oh, man. All right. So, all right, everybody. Hey, do me a favor and yeah, I would need to buy a bottle of rum for Christmas, Gavin.
Hey, we may be able to hook you up with that here real shortly. It's 72 hours.
Hey, everybody, but thanks for tuning in tonight. I have promoted the people that needed promotions who I demoted last week. I've talked about our great new sponsors that have come online and the products that they have. And remember that the products I talk about and the products we recommend, we just don't do it because we're super nice people. We do it because we believe in it and it works and we use it. Anything else you'd like to close with?
That I can think of.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. I want everybody to have a great night. Please share this stream. And don't forget to tune into the Edge Radio US. It is a rock and roll station, and I can tell you we will not be playing Christmas music on it. Not because I don't like Christmas music or Christmas. I love Christmas. I love Christmas music. But just nobody's done any really good rock and roll Christmas music. So until somebody can wake up Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, really cool version, and it sound good, then we'll play Christmas music on the Edge Radio US.
Megadeth did Frosty the Snowman. I thought it was pretty good, but I did see children crying.
All right, then. Thank you, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars. I'm Johnny Blender, and catch me next week for more insanity. And I don't know, Wade Cuevas. We'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody.